So y'all know how I be making my lemon raspberry bundt cake, right? So I made it again, but this time I put the raspberries on the outside instead of the inside. And as always, I will leave the recipe below. So first of all, you want to start off with 3 cups of white granulated sugar. And I only zested 1 lemon this time because it was a huge lemon, but it typically calls for 2 zested lemons. Then you want to obviously mix it together. My little helper was helping me bake a cake because she loves to do that. Then you're going to add in 3 eggs total, but 1 at a time. So mix each egg as you're individually adding them. And she wanted to mix it so bad, so I just let her mix it up. So after you add each individual egg, again, mix it 1 at a time so it does not become like clumpy and things like that. Then you want to go in with some lemon extract. Then you want to add, I believe it's a total of 2/3 cups of oil and 3/4 cups of milk. I use some whole milk, but again, I have the exact measurements below. Then after you add your milk and your oil, you know that 1 lemon that you were zesting, or 2 if you have small ones, you want to squeeze that lemon juice. Make sure you're not getting the seeds in there, but squeeze it. And then set your wet ingredients to the side. Now for your dry ingredients, you want to go in with some all-purpose flour. You're going to add some baking powder, some baking soda. Then you want to mix that together just like that. I like to put it in a separate bowl just to like add my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients slowly, like at a time, just like that. And then you just want to fold it over. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And you want to leave it in there for about 35 to 40 minutes, depending on your oven. Just make sure the cake is done. You know what I'm saying? You can do the fork method. I'll show y'all later or what that is. And then, yeah, I buttered my butt pan and put that directly in the oven. Now, typically, I do add the raspberries on the inside because that's the John Nice recipe. But this time, I wanted to make like a puree icing type thing. So for the rest of the raspberries that I had, I think it was like a total of like a cup. I went ahead and melted it in a stainless steel bowl. It was a little bit of water in that pot. You want to make it come to a boil, and then that heats up your bowl. So I added some lemon extract, a little bit of heavy whipping cream, some powdered sugar, and then of course my melted raspberries. I love to actually bake a little bit because you know all the ingredients that you're putting into your cake or your cookies, whatever you're making. And I think that's so much fun. Like none of that artificial stuff. But anyway, it should come to this dark color like that. You want to set it to the side, let it cool off. It's no measurements to that either. By this time, your cake should be done. This is the fork method. If your fork comes out clean like that, then your cake is done. I put mine on my little cake stand that I got off of Amazon. And then I just poured this on here. I had to focus, so I had to cut off the camera. But I was just pouring it on there, and I just rubbed it around. Then I made some icing. It's literally just heavy whipping cream, some lemon extract, and some powdered sugar. Once the cake cooled off, I added the icing on top, and it came out looking just like that. It was really good. So basically, it still is a lemon butt cake, but the lemon is the cake, and the raspberry is a lemon raspberry butt cake, and the raspberry is on the outside instead of the inside. And it turned out perfectly. Like, this entire cake got gone. I made it for our family, and baby, it was gone. Delicious. 10 out of 10. If you try this recipe, let me know. Bye, y'all.